Hello and good evening, folks. Welcome to tonight's episode of the Run and Gun Podcast. I'm JPeeps. Mr. Sassor and Ace will be on here in a few, possibly in a little bit. But tonight, we've got a good one for you, of course. We're going to talk about a whole lot of things, college football, everything such as that. Definitely going to discuss, the playoff rankings, everything such as that, how that unfolded. We're also going to discuss, of course, the drama that just came out of Michigan and everything that came with it, as well too. We're going to talk teams that were snubbed, didn't get in, the ones that put pride, the ones that didn't. So, as well too, possibly going to hit a little bit on the fame research and how that's coming along as well too. I will have eventually Mr. Sassor will both hop on here and they'll carry the show tonight. I'll be over on ONG Strike Zone tonight doing a coaches review in hour 2 of their show at 9 p.m. We had a little bit of a late start, though, because we had to push it back for this evening. But nevertheless, of course, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. The comment section is open. You know it. You know where to find it. Now use it. We're live right now on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch for those of you that are watching. So we appreciate that as well. Again, no countdown to kickoff or anything this week. But again, like I said, we'll get into all the fun stuff. So without further ado, of course, while we still wait for those guys to get here, kick back, relax, let loose. Here we go.
Hey, this is JP.
This is Ace.
This is Dalton.
And you are listening to
the Run and Gun Podcast.
All right, and without further ado, they are here actually, literally right in the nick of time. So, gentlemen, I would be remiss because I'm still trying to set up certain things on here tonight, but I would be remiss if I didn't open the evening.
We have several things we could open with, so you gotta be a little more specific.
Is someone calling?
That one, all right. We'll start with that one.
Yeah,
I got one question, but I don't know if I should ask the question because
Oh no, go ahead and ask it. This is this is an open space. Go ahead and ask the question.
Can we are we sure this individual that Mr. Moore was with is able to bet? Because I would answer a lot of questions on why he's being detained by the police. That's all my question is. Because the legal age to gamble is very standard.
So come to find out,
if the person can't gamble, you don't.
She was 31 years old.
Okay, it is 31. Okay,
31.
So it's not getting arrested for that. Then, all right. So we get on that one. That answers one question. Cool. But
So what's your next question?
I want to see what he's getting arrested for.
Yeah, same. My thing, dude. This is just madness, man. And I guess we might as well spill the beans. Who did he leave his wife for? Blondie on the right. Should I zoom that in?
All I gotta say is it wasn't the one on the left.
Why does it not surprise me? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Just why does it not surprise me? I mean, look at the thing with Brian Kelly.
You know what?
Like, what are these coaches doing, bro?
Why are we
these
like
coaches?
This?
These coaches. What are these coaches doing?
Udoka was a freak in the
Y'all get your
in the locker room, I should say.
These coaches need to get themselves in check, man. These are like, God, I just like 18, 19-year-old students. Like, come on, man.
Oh, you mean Lane? Lane Kiffin, not Brian Kelly.
No, it was Brian Kelly too.
Oh,
I
Brian
mean,
was a freak too. Damn. I mean,
Yeah, apparently so.
damn, these coaches are all
if we're being
freaks,
honest,
bro. What the
remember
hell?
when Jim McElwain had basically had his private parts up a shark's, you know what?
What the?
Oh my god.
Oh my
Think
god.
about it. You don't remember that? You do
No.
not remember that.
Nope.
Man, that was something. That was because I remember he got a question about that at SEC Media Day when he was the head coach at Florida, and he got really upset about it. It was so funny. But in other news, let's continue the train.
I wasn't expecting that today. That's all I gotta say. I
Were
was
you expecting
not
this?
expecting that at all. I mean, one was chasing it, and the other one is one. I mean, all you gotta say is, bro, what the hell's wrong with these head coaches?
A lot of things, dude. A lot of these coaches, I mean, this one, he didn't do any.
I mean-
he didn't do anything like horrible.
No, he didn't do anything wrong per se. It's just like
nah.
He's an Access FAMU now.
I went and played in the snow in '98. I'm straight.
First Jim Harbaugh.
okay, now there's several ways I can interpret
Yeah,
this, but
I
I'm gonna assume it's the first way I'm interpreting it. And I'm gonna say what I'm thinking. Cool.
No, it's and first of all, I'm gonna say
Ashton
this.
makes a point. Good point, though.
It
It starts with Jim, and then it went down from there. And now look at all these other coaches.
Are we talking
Well,
about the
no,
snow?
what?
Are we talking
Nah,
about
what's his
Miami? Or is it a
name?
different type of snow?
What's his name? Nah, I think he's talking about the snow. The snow. I think he's talking about the snow. The
He
bunny.
won for some monies. All right, cool.
Yeah, he's talking about the bunny. I mean,
All
I'm
right.
not gonna lie. Let's be real. Let's be real, Troy. We've all played with the snow bunny at least once. Let's be real.
It's hilarious.
Look, the cat came out of the bag earlier today in a discussion that I had because, truth be told, I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of these coaches, I'm not gonna name names, have put their pecker where they don't need to put their pecker.
Pecker Wood.
Yeah. Speaking of,
He said somebody
would. We need to put that on a t-shirt. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Dalton, look at that. Hey, Dalton was a young man once too. Tell him, Dalton.
Well, you said 98, so yeah, I'm showing my age. I was 2 years old.
I was still swimming.
Tell him when you was a young man, Dalton. Tell him when you was a young man.
What do you mean when I was a young man? What? Young man from what?
Let me. You know what? I'm getting
Yeah,
messy.
we're gonna get ourselves in
I
trouble.
don't get it.
I'm getting messy. All right. But the point is, they denied a bowl game because they didn't get into the playoff. BYU still accepted the bowl game to the Pop-Tarts Bowl because they're excited about the opportunity. You know, they're cherishing the moment, creating the memories and stuff, allowing these kids another opportunity to play despite that. But let's get into the thing that we're all here for, really, because I'm just trying to move through tonight because I do have to.
We got the Oklahoma-Alabama game, right? So we got pretty much 3 out of the 4. It was Miami sneaking in over Texas, I think.
Yes, hey, look, we did good. That's what I say because
Surprised about Texas. Still surprised about that.
And I was surprised they kept Ohio State over Georgia, but I understand why they did it.
Yeah, when you go back and look at like the fact that because I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw it, when I saw Ohio State at 2, that gave me a urge of like, you know what? I think Alabama is going to be in here.
Same.
Because I was expecting, and we talked about too. I was expecting 2, 3, and 4 to be organized differently. I was expecting, Ohio State to be at 4. I was expecting Georgia to be at 2, Texas Tech at 3. and then of course an Ohio State Oregon matchup. But what we've got now is Indiana draws the Rose Bowl, Ohio State draws the Cotton Bowl, Georgia draws the Sugar Bowl, Texas Tech draws the Orange Bowl. So all interesting destinations, all fitting.
All
as
I gotta
well.
say is, this is literally set up here. Oregon, you got no excuses. But man, this is if y'all gonna do this, y'all got the easiest path to the semifinal. Now beating Texas Tech's not gonna be easy per se, but like them or Georgia, but Georgia doesn't have to play week one, the first round is what I mean. So like for any of the first round teams, Ohio State's got the easiest. Not Ohio State, Oregon, my bad. Got the easiest path when you look at it from like the first round team perspectives, but like like you said earlier with once you saw Georgia Ohio State go to 2 and Georgia stay at 3, you're like, Alabama's in for sure, because I think what separated Alabama from BYU, where they didn't get punished for the championship loss, is the fact Alabama already beat Georgia, while BYU lost to Texas Tech twice.
Yes. Yeah. And again, this was also a heated discussion. The team that got snubbed was Notre Dame. And again, I'm going to go back to it again. Why do we keep going back? Why do we keep talking about
Trey
this?
was saying it right, though. Future NBA guy friend of the show, he was saying it right. He's like, y'all need to join a conference, because this day and age, five teams are going to be in. So it's really 7 spots to get a playoff spot. And 5 of them are going to conference champions, no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're better than them or not. They're gonna go to 5 conference champions, no matter what.
To me,
now the issue what this whole year was the fact that nobody expected the ACC to be worse than the group of 5 teams. If Miami went and handled their business earlier in the year and won the ACC, was in the ACC championship and won it, Notre Dame would have been in. Nobody would have batted an eye. It would have been perfectly fine. You would have had Miami at 10, Notre Dame at 11, and Tulane at 12. Nobody would have cared. But Miami screwed the pooch. Notre Dame screwed the pooch week 1. Miami screwed the pooch later on in the year. And, well,
here's my gripe with it. Here's my gripe. You wanted Notre Dame in there, but here's the thing. Between 7 and 10, Notre Dame didn't beat them.
Nope.
Do you really think Notre Dame can beat number 2 in that bracket?
Nope.
Would you mortgage your future on it? Notre Dame against number 2. Do you think that Notre Dame could win a game today in Norman, Oklahoma?
Well, I wouldn't say it's impossible to beat Oklahoma.
Would you bet $35 on it?
Yeah. To beat Oklahoma? Yeah, I'd bet Oklahoma. To beat Alabama? Nah, not really.
All right, there we go. And that's the lower seed. My point taken. Now, would you bet money on Notre Dame to beat Ole Miss in Mississippi?
Yeah.
Would you bet on them to beat Oregon in Eugene?
Depends on how physical they show up, but yeah, maybe.
Depends on how physical.
I wouldn't put like a whole bunch of money. I would take Oregon over Notre Dame. I wouldn't put like a house payment on it.
Okay, and there we go. All right then. But okay, now my next point. Do you feel like Notre Dame is better than any of these 4 teams that have first round buys? There we go. All right then.
Well, I would like to see Notre Dame, Texas Tech. That might be interesting to see how that would go. But like,
and here's the funny thing. Here's what makes it even better. You know what? Let's kind of look at it a little bit closer. You know what? Okay, I got it now. If Auburn had beaten Alabama in the Iron Bowl, we're not having this discussion. We're getting an Oklahoma Notre Dame matchup at 8 and 9. That's the funny part about it. So, you got passed up by a team that is actually, truthfully, better than you are. Because who are Alabama's 2 losses? the team they're playing in the first round, and Georgia, and a bad Florida State team.
And the bad Florida State team's got me dying.
But still, see, people remember the most recent though. Alabama beat the SEC champion in Stanford Stadium. Who did Notre Dame beat? That is in the top 10 right now.
Nobody.
The defense rest. And I'm gonna tell you now, John Summerall is coaching that game. John Summerall's coaching that game against Ole Miss. So for the folks out there that say,
you
know, oh boy. So for the folks out there that say that, you know, John Summerall, the next coach at Florida, is going to show that he can beat an SEC team. All right. Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We're going to see. And we're going to see just how dialed in he really is. Because truthfully speaking,
they say Tulane and Ole Miss are both promoting their coordinators to head coaching positions. So they're going to keep it internal so there's not too much change out during the playoff. JMU is the interesting one because, you know, their head coach is already gone. But, like, they're bringing in Napier, but, like, he's still going to coach. And whatnot, but, like...
You know what? And I agree. I do agree.
I think everybody agrees with this one.
Yeah. Because, I mean,
that
if this
Texas
was like...
A&M front four is going to have Carson Beck. I'm going to take it. If you want to take a bet, take Carson Beck 3 interceptions.
I'm going to just take Texas A&M to win.
Oh, yeah. A&M to win, but also whatever the over-under is on Carson Beck, on the interceptions, take the over.
I haven't seen it yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have not seen it yet, honestly. But the other news too, we do have other games. We have our first bowl game actually this weekend.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because probably Friday night, right?
Saturday.
Oh, of
so
course.
We got
Army Navy, of course.
Well, that's Saturday afternoon, but early Saturday morning, we got the Celebration Bowl, which, I mean, let me go ahead and pull this up too, because, well, first of all, let's give a shout out to Mr. Campbell, man. 6-4, did this, the second best? Yeah, the second best.
Flash did the best.
Because he get lucky. I didn't pick for him.
My agenda picks failed.
Chad and I broke even. Oh, wait, and Ace. Oh, yeah, you as well. Yeah.
I know I had a bad week this week. It's okay. You know what, Ace? You know what's funny, Ace? Because I'm going on ONG Strike Zone tonight. I told Brian, who runs ONG Strike Zone, and who does radio for FAMU football with Albert Chester Sr. I told him, I was like, Ace picked Valley to win that game. He also picked the right scores the last 2 weeks, and he was like,
I burned all my magic. I burned all my magic on those. And
then you know what's funny about that? You burned all that magic. Also, these are all our guest pickers did this year. Next year, we're gonna have to do like a grand prize giveaway. We're gonna have to do something nice for the winner. So plus, if we do get a situation like the first couple right here,
you'll have them pick a random bowl game.
We're gonna pick 5 random bowl games and see who ends up with the best record.
That's fair.
But yeah, dude, whatever magic you put on here,
that's fair.
I'm gonna tell you now, Ace is the one that got Colsey fired. Ace did, this man did it. Ace got.
You can do that, but I can't save my fantasy team, man. Pain, man, pain. I can't take it. That hurt more. Couldn't even be happy that Colsey got fired.
Ace, how do you feel knowing that you're the reason Colsey got fired?
I live off that negativity. I live off of it. I'm just messing.
Jeez. You know what? I went on there.
Play the video.
You know what? God, I need to. I'm gonna clip this and just say that. Like, Ace is
no, play the video of him running to the bus.
Oh snap! I got you. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, because I still have that. Oh my gosh.
I still can't breathe a week later, but it's okay. I can make jokes.
Hold up. This man literally escorted Colsey to the bus. That's how wild that is.
Y'all wrong for that. Y'all wrong for that.
Nah, Ace is Nostradamus here. Ace
That
is
was payback.
Nostradamus.
He
That was
predicted it.
payback.
He
That
alluded
was
to it.
payback
And
for
he
Terrell
said,
Jennings getting his first touchdown. It cost me a spot in the fantasy playoffs because of it. Sorry, my boy Terrell Jennings. I'm a big fan of you, but just know that touchdown you got cost me. I'm never gonna get over that.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
While you were
All right.
pulling up that video, I pulled up the Army Navy record history in the books.
Oh, we're not doing that again. No.
I was gonna say,
No,
y'all
no.
We are not
We're not
doing
gonna
that.
do the whole. We're not gonna do the whole thing. I just want to like point out maybe like the last 5 winners at least.
Remember we did
Navy.
this last year when we like went like a full hour on that?
We
Yeah,
did.
it went back to
We
like
did.
1900s, like the early 1900s.
Wait,
Wars.
early
Yeah.
World War were like 2 or 1 or something like that.
Yeah.
It went
All
back
right,
to-
real quick though.
It started
because I
back
got-
in 1890.
I got
But,
5 minutes.
Ah,
I got 5 minutes. So real quick, we're gonna run through these 2 college games real quick. Celebration Bowl. Y'all can do the NFL ones together. I'll put my picks in later. Yeah.
Hmm.
Celebration
Great.
Bowl.
Yeah.
South Carolina State, Prairie View, matchup of 2 Division II coaches. Hopefully, there's a third Division II coach coming to the Division I ranks as well here very soon. Fingers crossed. Quinn Gray. South Carolina State, Prairie View. SWAC's won the last 2 Celebration Bowls. Will it be 3?
PV.
Okay, Mr. Sassor.
PV.
Okay. There you go. Nice. Yeah,
Man,
seeing
I
what
like
they
it.
did this past weekend. I loved what I
They
saw
looked
this weekend from them.
Convincing for a change.
They did. They did. And then the other
Hey,
one we got
I
here
can be
is-
salty about the fantasy league, but just remember I have 2 championships and nobody else has more than 1, so I can be salty about it.
Wow. The next one is Army Navy. Who we
Navy.
going with here? Samesies.
Navy.
I'm gonna go with the midshipmen.
Midshipman.
They was convincing vs USF, so I'm gonna take them. That running game is legit.
Okay. Nice. Oh, he's taking Navy as well. Okay. Wow. Oh, you know what? I'm glad that you're actually here to do your picks for a change. He's
Yeah, why
like,
don't
it's like
you-
the
why
deadbeat
don't you-
dad that doesn't show up for the kid's birthday. Like, I'm glad you could
Deal.
finally be here for a change, just to show up and make some picks.
I just read me and Sass are both wearing Star Wars shirts. That's funny.
Wait, what? You are too?
We're both wearing Star Wars.
You know
shirts.
what? Oh, thank
Go.
you. Thank
Let's
you,
go.
Flash. Maybe Flash needs to just lurk in the comment section more. That way we can actually get his picks out of him for a change.
Help us bring more viewers too.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. So now I don't have to hunt him down tomorrow. Nice.
You don't gotta hunt him
Nice.
down. That's why.
You know, while we're at it too, before I go, who are we picking for Thursday night football too? Before I go, because I'm gonna let y'all continue here in a few seconds.
Mr. Baker can't throw past 10 yards and Egbuka who can't catch, or the Falcons who just suck.
Well, I will say Mike Evans, McMillan are both back.
Doesn't
this
matter.
week.
Baker can't throw past 10 yards.
Oh my
He threw one pass
gosh.
past 10 yards. Albeit it was in the rain, he still could not pass that ball past 10 yards.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I don't think people are giving credit to how bad of a torrential downpour that was. Like, it was bad.
Yeah, y'all screwed up the tank.
Yeah, hopefully they screw up the Panthers too this weekend.
They better not. They
Oh,
wouldn't get the game. They making Tower. People think Tower Shuck's actually good because the Bucks defense sucks.
Bucks are kind of in shambles right now, but I mean, like you said,
Knowing the Bucks, they'll win.
the Falcons are pretty crappy. So
Bucks and Falcons flash. It's
I'll
in
take
Tampa,
Bucks.
right? Yeah, the Bucks should win. It shouldn't be raining. It'll just be chilly.
I'll
Yeah.
pick the Bucks.
Okay.
Yeah, Bucks. Although I'm not. Well, can't even bother starting Egbuka in our league. I'll start him in the other leagues I'm in the playoffs for.
I was gonna say, like, are you in the playoffs for any other leagues? Like,
Yeah, and my fantasy leagues, I'm first seed in both of them, but you know.
okay, gotcha. Yeah, because I haven't even checked that other league, honestly.
Yeah, I noticed you went inactive
Yeah.
again.
I just gave up at a certain point, dude. I was like, yeah. Plus, it was
Yeah,
like,
my team was a wagon. That's why I was blowing everybody out.
all right, but yeah, before I do go, I got to play this one more time as I take my exit.
You're
This is
running out of
me
here.
Jordan running to the next podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's leaving
All
us.
right.
He's
All right,
he's
so-
abandoning us.
So y'all have everything in the Google Drive and everything, folks. They are going to carry y'all the rest of the way this evening.
Yeah, hey, comment section bully peeps into making it so the final seed of the playoffs should be who has the most points and not if they're inactive or not.
Yes.
Oh, for the love of Christ.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Here y'all go.
That's just
Bye.
annoying.
See, I'm gonna forward you the take it or
I'm just
leave it as
messing.
well this evening. Take
Put it
care.
in the chats or whatever.
I'm gonna email it to you, both your emails. But all right, take care.
All right, I guess I gotta go check
All
my
right.
emails. Anyway,
Like
all
an
right, kick
adult.
him out of
Yes.
here.
Like an adult. Yes, you do. Check your emails.
All right, I kicked him out. Cool. All right, all right, let's move on to the NFL. I guess we have nothing else in the
I don't think so. No.
Wait, where's Dawn? There we go. Cool, you're back.
It was like, huh?
All right. Now what should we start with? I gotta go pull up the script. All right. So Bucks lost. We already talked about that, right? They kind of suck.
Yep. They suck.
The Lions continue to prove with Dan Campbell as the head coach. Whenever they lose, they come back somehow stronger the next week, and they somehow win every week. It's like they cannot lose back-to-back games. They put some good old-fashioned belt on the Cowboys in their own home. Well, they won in Detroit, like home stadium for themselves, put on a show for the fans and whatnot. Dallas is on life support, but the Eagles played one of the worst offensive Monday Night Football games I've ever seen in my life. With them and the Chargers, that game was brutal. Jalen Hurts less than one fantasy point. Don't get me started on that. He had one job, he couldn't do it. I'm messing. Don't y'all got to not take this serious.
Tell me tell us how salty Ace is right now in the comments. How salty is he? Very salty.
Oh, he's very, very.
But the Colts signed the grandfather.
This man is just
Phillip
spawning
Rivers.
Ultimate beer.
I know. Don't get me too hyped up now, okay? Come on now, Flash.
Jeez.
Come on now.
Oh my god. Damn. I found
That
this
was
one.
a
This is not
surprise.
happening. I mean, it's possible that that's not happening. The Eagles got to walk in. And the Eagles have to lose out for that to happen.
But you also have Green Bay though.
Green Bay's not in the East.
Or they're in the
Green Bay's in the North.
North. Oh.
Washington and New York are both tanking. They suck. But yeah,
Oh.
let's get into the fun one here. For those who saw the game of coaching mock practice Sunday afternoon, you had the Cleveland Browns, who blatantly was, I don't even know how do you describe that, from Kevin Stefanski, otherwise known as coaching Mr. Dumbass 101. Anyways, yeah, so Shadur went crazy on the Titans. We saw, let it come back, 350 yards, 4 total touchdowns, whatnot. Threw a game potential tying touchdown, put him down 2 points at a minute left in the game, and Kevin Stefanski took him off the field. What do you think about that one, this Sassor? I thought that was blatantly horrendous decision.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. No other comment, but
It's
yeah,
like-
that's
Like an NBA, like you have a guy, he's on a heater right now, right? Hit like 5 straight threes, whatnot. Game on the line, you down a 3-pointer, and what do? You go put in a 7-foot center who can't shoot. That's pretty much what Kevin Stefanski did. He took out the guy who hit 5 straight threes for your team.
Yep.
I feel like
it's like you just sat Steph Curry or like someone else for like literally 2 minutes, and in that 2 minutes, even though they probably put up like 15 points or something, they just lost 15 points.
No, it's not even
I don't
really
know.
like I don't want to compare Shadur to Steph. I'm just saying like
I don't
you
either.
had a guy, right? He hasn't done much, whatnot, but he's like a young player. You had a rookie, hasn't got it cracked the rotation, what yet? Not yet. He came in, he gave you 5 straight threes off the bench in the fourth quarter, brought you in within 2 points, and you're down there, and you go and you put in a 7-foot big who's hit 0 points, who has 0 points whole game, who can't shoot a three for the win.
Yeah.
Not even a win for a tie, hell. And
I feel like
that
Shador
was
just, I don't know. It's room for him to grow now at this point. I think he's give him another season next year. Give him the start of the next season versus Dylan Gabriel. And maybe you might be looking at a little bit different Cleveland Browns, but they're the Cleveland Browns. They're going to still,
oh damn.
you know,
You read this?
what?
Did you get just sent what happened with Sharon Moore?
Sure. No.
Damn. So apparently, Scott Hughes reporting that he was detained and arrested after breaking into the home of the staffer he had the affair with and threatened to kill the staffer and himself, and currently in protective custody. Okay.
Okay.
Some young and the restless, bold and beautiful type shit going on here, man. Wow.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Serious soap opera drama here. Always keep it in your pants when you're married. Just enjoy what you got. Don't be touching other merchandise. That's all I got to say.
Yep.
Anyways, yeah, back to the Shadur thing, man. I don't know, man. That's just I agree with you. It's got room to grow. I just don't feel like for that to grow, it's not in Cleveland. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. It could be. I don't know what other teams you could look at. Do you look at No, I guess I
Miami.
wouldn't say. Yeah, maybe Miami because of how washed up Tua is right now.
I feel like Miami could be one. Pittsburgh can come calling back. I don't know if that's possible now after like passing up on him in the draft or whatnot. But I don't think Cleveland would trade him in the division. So I doubt
Raiders.
that.
Think he would
The Raiders.
Sit well.
I could see the Raiders. The
Still
Raiders
somewhere in the AFC, maybe versus NFC. Maybe he's not really NFC. I don't know.
I like the Raiders idea. Maybe Brady makes a call there or not, whatnot. Who knows? Maybe the Falcons make a call. You know, Michael Penix is injured. Kirk Cousins has a giant contract that they can't really do nothing with.
Yeah.
You potentially go and say, "Hey, Cleveland, we'll give you a 4th rounder, 3rd rounder for Shadur."
They could.
That could be an idea. You never know.
Yeah.
But
maybe they
yeah.
go over to your team, the Saints. You know, help you.
Nah, they are sold on Shuck right now, guys, because he beat the 2 divisional teams and got blown out by the Rays. And
yeah, granted he did beat the Bucks, so kudos to him.
No, he beat the Bucks in a torrential downpour, so take that as you will. And the Saints defense has historically owned Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Beside the last game Dennis Allen got fired in. But I'm trying to see what else we have before we get into the Daniel Jones Phillip Rivers thing, but it's not really much beside the Chiefs. The Chiefs dynasty's dead.
Chiefs is gone. I think this is probably. Do we think it's Kelsey's last season? I think it might be.
You know,
there's been like subtle hints about
I wouldn't complain. I wouldn't complain if it was.
I think he's at the point now where he's like, I'm getting tired. You know, like even just seeing him on the sideline, he's always like,
I'm like so tired right now, guys. And then it's like you saw that hit, Petrie and Alshire, man. Was it Petrie or Bullock? One of the two on that play where it was down. They needed a touchdown and whatnot, and Shire picked it off on the tip. Somebody crunched him in the ribs. Like, holy crap, that had to hurt.
And everyone pointed to Kelsey and was like, "That's on you."
Oh yeah, he dropped that. He dropped that ball. But yeah, that Texans defense. I said to start the year, I think the Texans were my pick to come out the AFC. I don't know if they could do it on offense, but the defense, as it stands right now, has the potential to get it done, to come out the AFC. If I had to take a team to come out, it's either the Broncos or the Chiefs. Texans, not the Chiefs right now. Because like you look at the Bills, whatnot. The Bills they beat the Bengals. They beat the Chiefs. Neither of whom are very good this year, and
No.
they beat the. I don't know. I don't think they played the Chargers, but like
They beat
they say Josh Allen like this is the best opportunities he's had. He's beat Lamar, Burrow, and like, oh well,
Mahomes.
you beat
Yeah.
Mahomes too. Like if you're gonna win the AFC, this is your year to do it.
This is exactly.
Gotta
This
also
is
remember,
year because Mahomes isn't in the playoffs, so you can look at it
yep,
like, oh my god, I don't have this thing. I don't have him and the Chiefs lurking behind me right now, breathing on my neck. He's just
yep,
got to
that's
go out
exactly
and
what I'm
play.
thinking. And then you look at it and you're like, then you remember that the Broncos have beat they've won 10 straight. You've lost to Drake May already in your own division. You're playing Drake May again this week. That game's going to decide a lot of factors. And then you also you lost to Davis Mills and the Texans, and you played terrible in all three of those games. Or two of those games. They didn't play the Broncos, but they did. He lost pretty bad to the Patriots and Texans. So I feel like right now, if there's any teams that should win the AFC, it should go Patriots, probably like the first option, maybe the Broncos. Patriots, Broncos, Texans are like that top tier of teams who could come out the AFC. And then you got that second tier teams of like, you have your Chargers, your Bills, your
Yeah, Chargers, Bills,
Jaguars. I don't know if I would put the Jaguars in that conversation yet, but the Jaguars are up there for sure.
I was already thinking of like wild card contenders, like maybe the Steelers, maybe.
The Steelers. I don't know. What do you think of the Steelers? I'm not sold on them. I know they beat the Ravens, but the Ravens have a lot of issues. And
I would also put the Ravens in a wild card just because they've won 5 or 6 straight with Lamar being back. But even still,
then they lost terribly to Pittsburgh there. But the Ravens can still win the division even after that loss. But like,
either way, they're both fighting for their division. There's, it's. I don't know. I feel like it's a matter of one of them's probably going to be a wild card, but at the end of the day, I think both of them are going to make it that far into the playoffs.
Yeah, this year it's just like different, from like recent years in the AFC side.
I mean, what was it? Was it one of you guys that posted a picture, or did I see it somewhere on social media? It was like, this is the year that we've seen like what happened like 10 or 15 years ago. It's like this. It's like the old. Like
it's the old days, the Patriots, Broncos, the Steelers. Well, the Colts were there too, but the Colts aren't there no more. Which I guess I can actually take us straight into that. But before we get into actually the Colts, I guess Toyotathon Love. You saw that game?
No. Oh wait, did he ball off again? Did Jordan Love like really ball off again?
He went crazy again. He had 17 to 25, 234, 3 TDs, 1 pick again.
God damn.
That Toyotathon, man. This man needs to get a deal on Toyotathon.
Just sponsor. Yeah. Come on, Toyota. Work with Jordan Love. Give him a sponsor. Watch that be like his like
love a
moment.
Toyota, man. You gotta love a Toyota. Can't hate a Toyota.
Yeah, watch that moment be like if he ever gets a sponsor or some sort of endorsement with Toyota. Imagine he goes and wins a Super Bowl that year.
That's a great idea. Script writers would be in their bag right now if that was what's happening. Toyota. I don't want to get too off topic here, but Toyota announced like the new LFA and new GR cars. I don't know if you saw those. Those look crazy. No. Hey, maybe it's a coincidence. The Packers and Jordan Love are balling out at the same time Toyota announces new sport cars. Anyways, now to the Colts. I feel bad for the Colts, man. Daniel Jones, we saw, had a great year this year, and unfortunately, rolled out to his right, and the Achilles popped, and I was like, gotta feel for him.
Yeah.
Finally playing good football, and you're like, damn. Yeah. And then, who would have thought you see 2025, good old Phillip Rivers about to start an NFL game.
And who knows how long? When was his last game?
5 years ago, 2020 during COVID. Oof. The COVID season. 2020-21.
Oof.
Damn. I'm gonna die here. But yeah, like he's like a literal grandfather right now. Like one of his kids has a kid. Like he's a legitimate grandpa. You have a grandpa playing in the NFL right now. Like what the hell? And
Oh my!
the man was in the semifinals to be a Hall of Famer. And if he plays on Sunday, it gets reset another 5 years.
No way! Really? Oh damn!
That's
He's
like
probably like,
actually insane to
damn, I
think
was
about.
close
But
to
like,
get in my Hall of Fame. Now he's got
I
that's
wonder
got
if
to
he's like the
reset.
first person who's about to become in the Hall of Fame to actually play in the NFL. I
That'd
don't
be
think I've
crazy.
ever heard a guy who's been retired 5 years just randomly coming out of retirement to play.
Yeah, that was like a desperation call. I feel like too. It's like, hey,
Yeah, like they got nobody. They needed a body and
we need
like
someone. We know
but I
you're. We
find
know
that
you're.
whole thing kind of like strange because like you
Yeah,
have Anthony Richardson. I know he has an orbital bone fracture, but that's like right here. You could have just
yeah,
put an eye patch on the man, like a solid face mask almost, like in hockey,
yeah,
and you could have sent him out there. You know what I mean?
yeah. But they're
Like
not
with a
as
very big
hockey
visor,
player.
just like make a big visor for him or something. Give him a whole cage, like a plastic cage. You would have been
Yeah,
fine. You could have thrown him out there, but they won Philip Rivers at 44 years old to go throw the ball against a top three defense in Seattle. Well, I don't know if I
good
want to
luck.
see elderly abuse on TV, but hey, let them go with the one they want to go with. That's all I gotta say.
And we got to see the Unk Bowl this year. Now we're about to see a grandfather play. If you think about that for a sec. We just
Oh
had the
my god,
icy hot bowl, the uncle bowl, and now we're about to see a grandfather. And I guess we can consider this maybe the grandfather game.
the grandfather Grand Prix. Jeez,
Jeez.
got Grandpa getting run over by the Seahawks defense instead of Grandma getting run over by a reindeer. Damn.
Ooh.
But all right. Let's see. Anything else? NFC playoffs field as the world turned. Not really much there. It's just wild right now. I expect the Seahawks and Rams game to decide who gets that NFC West spot. And then you have
Probably be
the
the
Cardinals are
Rams.
dead. I feel like the Rams should be the favorite.
Yeah, I think the Rams should. I
Alright.
think the Rams are going to get that bye week.
I assume it's open. Let me see what this photo is. I gotta find which one it is here before I open the wrong one.
You're good.
All right, I can't find that. So, anyways, we'll just download them, redo it, and pull up our records. Cool. Is it in my download folder? There it is. Cool. Open. Share. Come on. Ta-da! Dun da da dun.
Wow.
Shout out Peeps. He was terrible in college football, and he came back and crushed it in the
They-
NFL section.
Yeah.
Damn, Dawn, what happened with you, bro? With
The
this
bug
record
and
pick?
Flash did the best. Chad broke
Six,
even.
6-8.
Yeah. What the heck?
What's going on here, bro? What happened?
What was I picking last week? I don't remember now. Definitely not some good ones.
That's crazy. But
It's alright. I feel better this
I
week.
can't believe that happened. 6-8, bro. How'd you do that?
I don't know. I was half asleep last week.
Oh, well. I mean, I don't want to share my screen. I want to share a file. It's silly. Image file. Here we go. Guest picks. And dun, dun, dun. All right.
God
How did Mr.
damn.
Campbell do? Mr. Campbell 9-5. Not too bad. Shout out Mr. Campbell for that one. So far, the
Yeah.
still record leader is being tied by Keith and Troy. Shout out them for that. I
Sure,
think
yeah.
as Flash
Great.
said earlier in the chat, I think like a B-Dubs gift card or something. I think we could do that next year for the records. Whoever got the best record for any NFL gets one, and whoever gets like best college football gets one or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's a good idea. All right, ready for these picks?
Let's do it.
All right. Well, he already asked us Thursday night. We're both taking the Bucks, I assume. All right.
Yes. Good Bucks.
1:00 games. Cleveland Browns versus Chicago Bears. I'm gonna take the Bears in this one. coming off, even though they had a rough loss against the Packers, they looked pretty good up until the end. Cleveland clearly is either sabotaging shitter or tanking. So yeah.
Yeah, I'll take Bears for sure.
All right. Battle of trash in the AFC North. The 6-7 Baltimore Ravens and the 4-9 Cincinnati Bengals. Ravens have to win out. They're not eliminated yet from the division because Pittsburgh is in pretty much the same boat. They're at currently. Wait a minute. Oh god, are Pittsburgh playing on Monday night? Oh yeah, they're 2 games back. They need the Dolphins to win for them to have a shot back again. But yeah, Ravens Bengals. I'm gonna take the Ravens.
Ravens.
Nice. This one might turn into a bloodbath. The 3-10 Arizona Cardinals and the 8-5 Houston Texans, who are red hot on defense.
Probably the Houston Texans.
I'm gonna go Houston as well. Oof. Another one that potentially is gonna be a bloodbath. I don't even know who's starting at quarterback for the Jets this week because I think Tyrod's hurt or something. 3-10 New York Jets and the 9-4 Jacksonville Jaguars in Duval. So I'm gonna take Duval.
I'm gonna take Jaguars.
Yep, same. I feel like we're gonna be agreeing on all these picks. But 9-4 LA Chargers, big win last Monday. They were kind of dinged up, but they got Amari Hampton back. He looked good. Herbert made throws when he needed to make them, although he had a couple picks. 9-4 LA Chargers versus 6-7 Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs are technically not mathematically eliminated, but with a loss this week, they're pretty much done. Even though they're kind of already done.
Well, in that case, I mean, if Justin Herbert beats them again, that's second time this
That's
year.
wraps. Curtains.
That's
I'm taking Chargers for the curtains.
I'm taking Herbert. The Chargers.
Season started with an L to the Chargers. Is going to end with an L to the Chargers as well.
Be like, they're all going to be going like this to.
All right.
They're like, bye-bye, loser.
Cardi B, Baby Mama, and the New England Patriots versus the Buffalo Bills. I'm trying to keep it somewhat entertaining here because like we don't have Pete to bounce it off of, and I'm like, thanks.
Cardi B, what?
Cardi B's baby mama, Stephon Diggs.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Definitely Patriots.
Yeah, I'm going Patriots 11-2. Stephon Diggs went crazy versus them last time. I expect the similar stuff again this time. Patriots play just better football right now than the Bills, so yeah. Cool. So we're both on Patriots on that one, right?
Patriots.
Yes. All right. The 3-10 Washington Commanders versus the 2-11 New York Football Giants. Battle of trash. 2 tanking teams. Marcus Mariota is going to start. Jaden Daniels is out with the elbow injury again.
Battle of who's gonna get eliminated first.
No, they're both eliminated. It's just who's going to get the number 1 pick kind of thing. Like they're trying to get the number 1 pick. I'm going to say the Giants are somehow going to giant it up and still blow the tank.
I'll take Commanders.
All right, so we have a split finally.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, the
Commanders.
2-11 Las Vegas Raiders versus the 8-5 Philadelphia Eagles, coming off back-to-back rough losses. I think they've lost 3 straight, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that. I think they lost to the Cowboys, Bears, and Eagles in the last 3 games.
They should redeem themselves back. I'm saying the Eagles.
I think this is a Jalen Hurts get right game. He's had a rough last couple of games. I think he's going to go crazy this week. You know, should have went crazy last week, but well, you know, my luck on that whole thing. Yeah. This is the game of the week probably right here. We have the 9-3-1 Packers in Denver for the 11-2 Broncos. I'm going to take Denver in this one.
Denver and who? Sorry?
Denver and Packers. Actually, you know what? Is Toyotathon love? Actually, Packers. I'm going to take Toyotathon love. I'm going to ride it.
Damn.
Denver's defense is legit, though, so I can see Denver winning this game. Legit. I'm just not taking against Toyotathon love.
Yeah, give me Packers.
Packers?
Give me the Packers. Why not? Yeah. We believe in Toyota.
That's fair. Me too. Can't go wrong with some good old Toyotas, right? All right.
Shout out Toyota.
The
No,
other good game of the week, the 8-5 Detroit Lions head to Los Angeles to play the 10-3 Los Angeles Rams. Ooh, this one's gonna be a good one, but I'm gonna take the Rams in this one.
It's gonna be all offense, no defense.
Well, I'm not sure about that, man. That Rams front four is gonna eat that Detroit one. The Detroit, if the Rams can stop Gibbs in like the running game and all that, and like limit him, like Gibbs under 80 yards total offense, I don't believe the
You can
Lions
shut down
record
Gibbs.
is like horrendous. Like if you look at the stats, right, when the Lions get Gibbs over 100 total yards, they win. But when he's under, the record is like abysmal right now.
Yeah, if you shut down Gibbs and shut down St. Brown. Yeah. All right.
All right, you want to check?
Give me the
Let's
Rams.
see.
Give me the Rams.
I'll see, it's 80 yards. All right, so when Gibbs had, let's see. So the season starts, let's see. All right. Week 1, he had 50 yards against the Packers. That was a loss. 104 yards against the Bears, win. 99 against the Ravens, win. 97 against the Browns, win. 87 Bengals, win. 65 against the Chiefs, loss. 218 against the Bucks, win. 28 against the Vikings, loss. 172 against Washington, win. 146 against the Eagles, rare loss. 264 against the Giants, win. 86 total against the Packers, but only 18 receiving yards against them, and that was an L. And 120 against the Cowboys and a win. So really, they're 8-4. Yeah, 8-4, 8-1. My bad, 8-1 when Jahmyr Gibbs has over 80 yards total offense. So that's basically the line. If you can get Jahmyr Gibbs over 80 yards of offense against that Rams front four.
Yeah, I'm still going to pick Rams.
Now that I do that, I might actually convince myself to take the Lions because Kenneth Walker kind of ran them down the throat. You know what? Give me the Lions. I can't take the Rams in good conscience. What am I doing here? I literally just gaslit myself into the Lions pick.
Yeah,
That's
you did.
crazy.
I'm over here like I'm still like on my gun, like sticking to my gun. I'm like Rams.
Yeah, then I remember this is the Rams I'm talking about, and I'm supposed to be their like number one hater for like the whole no call thing. So yeah. Yeah, 7-6 Panthers, 3-10 the Saints. In New Orleans, I'm gonna still take the Panthers here. You know, this tomfoolery with the Saints blowing the draft pick with this whole thing needs to stop here. Like, come on now, y'all do not need a top. Y'all need to have a top 5 pick, not a top 10 pick, please. Thank you. Shuck can look good if you want, and you can build around him, but you need a top pick so you can trade down to build more. You have a lot of holes still in that team. Even though you're playing well, I expect a close game, but I still think the Panthers, after that win against the Rams, a lot of confidence should win that game.
Yeah.
You take it.
Oh, sorry. What was the take it earlier? I'm sorry.
Panthers Saints. He was zoned out.
Yeah, sorry. I totally zoned out. Panthers and Saints. Panthers.
All right. Let's see. We have 8-5 Colts and 10-3 Seahawks. I'm gonna take the Seahawks. Sorry, Philip Rivers.
Sorry, grandfather. Grandfather Rivers. Yeah, Seahawks.
Yeah, you got Father Christmas isn't coming to save you all this week.
Or no, Father Rivers.
Father Rivers.
It actually sounds like a priest name. Sounds like it could be a priest.
Well, you said sound like a priest name, and I thought of them. All right. Sunday Night Football. You have the 5-8 Vikings versus the 6-6 and 1 Dallas Cowboys. This game is gonna be horrendous. I'm taking the Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys lose this one. I mean,
they're mathematically pretty much cooked if they lose, but they're not cooked if they win.
Cowboys. So give me them Cowboys.
True.
That was a bad loss.
Do I have the video of Tua for the next game? No, I don't have the video of Tua
Oh, I hate it.
for Monday Night Football. Hold on, let me see if there's like if it's in the file and the window. Oh my God, it's here. Oh yeah, we're not cooked. Monday Night Football: the Miami Dolphins 6-7 versus 7-6 Pittsburgh Steelers.
The Snow
Video
Dolphins.
file share.
Okay.
You know who I'm taking this week?
The
Bad
Snow
news, Tua.
Dolphins.
We're benching you. Tua play football. Not anymore. We're moving you to the bench. But Tua bunked head for team. And now Tua get water for team. You'll be our Bobby Boucher. But Bobby was tarded. Tua not tarded. Of course you weren't, buddy. That's why you're getting a super important job. It'll be a promotion. Whoa. You're gonna be the sideline electrolyte administrator. You gotta make sure all the players' electrolytes are balanced. Like a scientist. Sure, whatever. Wow, Tua better get started. You're an asshole, coach.
Yeah, with all that being said, Tua gonna win it. Tua the winner. Tua not
Against-
tardy. Tua the winner. Give me
against
Tua versus Pittsburgh.
Against Uncle Rogers.
Yeah,
I guess.
Uncle Roger. I'm gonna say
Uncle
Miami's
Rogers
on
with
a
one
hot
arm.
streak there.
Uncle Rogers.
Miami
with one
last 5, they're 4-1.
I don't know. Maybe. You know what? Rogers is kind of banged up. Yeah, why not? Give me Tua. Give me Tua and the Dolphins. Why not?
I'm gonna run it back one more time. I'm not gonna play it again, but yeah. All right. That should do it for the NFL part. Bro, where's the background for the media assets? Here we go. Hot topics. Dun dun dun. All right. He emailed me the hot topic stuff. Let me see if he did. Take it or leave it. Cool. All right. Let me put it in here for us. Banners, creep banner. Dun dun dun. All right. Take it or leave it. The SWAC will win its 3rd Celebration Bowl. I'm taking it. I guess we both are. We're both taking this. I don't know why he put this one here. We both took Prairie View when he asked us to.
Yeah, take it. Yeah.
All right. The next one here. The Panthers will find a way to win the NFC South. I'm gonna let
It's
you
still
go this
possible.
one first.
It's still very possible at this point. I mean, if the Bucks, I guess, really choke this weekend against the broken Falcons, and the Panthers slip in, yeah, that's the way right there. So I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they find a way. I'll take it. Sure.
You're gonna take it? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, see the interesting thing here is the Panthers and Bucks have to play 2 times. But the Panthers also have to play the Seattle Seahawks at home. And the Saints.
Ooh.
So if the Panthers win this week against the Saints, then you are looking most likely at 2 games against the Bucks. If they win both, they're gonna win the division.
Yeah.
Because assuming it's not a given that they beat the Saints, but assuming they do beat the Saints, right? You're looking at a 8-6 Panthers against a potential if the Bucks beat the Falcons, then 8-6 Bucks next weekend in Carolina, and then final game of the season is set. They play each other again.
Yeah.
So you have the Bucks. I already told you who the Panthers played. The Bucks' final 4 games are against the Falcons, Dolphins, and the 2 Panthers games. So pretty much, I expect the Bucks to beat the Dolphins and the Falcons, but Miami's hot right now. We saw what Travion Henderson did to the Bucks. Devon A-Chain is faster than Travion Henderson. A very legitimate shot. The Bucks kind of choked that game too. So I'm gonna take this one here.
Yeah. I mean, it'll come down to them facing off against each other twice, back-to-back weeks. So that will show, like, if you win both games, yeah, Panthers, that's their way in.
How do I turn off this stupid timer thing? I don't know why it has a timer on it. Oh, timer off. Anyways. All right, next one. These are kind of all over the place, bro. What the hell are these taking? He just like put them here. Bruh. Anyways, Texas A&M is the most dangerous team in college football playoff. Most dangerous team?
Nah, I leave it because I think the most dangerous is Ohio State.
Agreed. Very much so agreed. I'm gonna leave it as well.
I think they are a sleeper agent. I think they work in the shadows, kind of, sort of.
All I'm gonna say is I completely
underestimate that game for them coming back in the fourth quarter, down 30 some points. So can't rule them out entirely. So, but not the most
Agreed.
dangerous.
And also, I think as to who's the most dangerous team with Ohio State, I agree more so because you just know every person in Columbus, Ohio, right now is watching what's going on in Ann Arbor with Sharon Moore, and, like that horrible situation and whatnot. But you know they're all having a giant smile on their face, and they're so hyped up that Michigan is having a downfall right now.
Oh yeah,
and you cannot tell me the players aren't going to be super motivated to go win another natty from that. But that rivalry being so petty, especially beating Michigan this year, oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
They're going to be ready to rock.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
I'm going to do one more college football, and then we're going to just do the last NFL here. I mean, do a little Formula 1. This year's national champion will come from a team that did not receive a first round bye. So you're basically saying it won't be Indiana, Ohio State, Georgia, or Texas Tech?
Who could it be? You know, like that's the thing. Like I said, it's the sleeper agents. They're on the outside bracket. As we all know, there's some of these seasons we've noticed that everyone in the first round gets knocked off. It's not possible. It's possible.
Any given Saturday in college football sometimes, especially when it's these type of games.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of all that bracket. Oh man.
You want me to pull it up? Hold on.
Yeah.
Get it back.
Because the one game I could think of right now is like I could see like maybe Alabama, but even still they're not Oklahoma. Definitely not JMU or Tulane. Not Ole Miss. Not Miami.
You can see it?
Yeah.
All right. Out of these teams, I think the most dangerous team is
Well, like I said,
I'd say Alabama.
Texas A&M,
A&M and Alabama.
Maybe
in the first round teams, A&M and Alabama for sure, probably the most dangerous.
Maybe
But if there was a team, it's got to be A&M or Alabama to win it all. I think Oregon can make the semis, like the semifinals, but I don't think they win the championship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, if I see like an Alabama versus Indiana, I think Alabama has a shot, but I don't know if they can beat. I think Indiana probably is a favorite against Alabama, but I don't know if they could, whatnot. But out of the first round teams, probably A&M. If there was one, but I'm gonna still leave this. I think it'll probably be a team with a bye this year who wins it.
Will probably be Ohio State or Indiana that wins the bye. Probably both.
Let's see. Last one of the take it or leave it here. I don't want the timer. Just add the thing and show it, you stupid computer. The Texans are quietly the most dangerous team in the AFC. I'm going to take this one. Yeah. But they're not very quiet on it.
No. Because like you
said, they are loud, and you can hear them coming. That
defense is red hot.
Not even a pun intended. That's like pun intended. That team is red, literally. But yeah.
Yeah.
That defense hits hard. They play fast, and they're very good on defense. Wow. I'll say they're the most dangerous team, especially with Stroud back. You got Nico there. Jaden Higgins is coming along. Woody Marks is coming along. Joe Mixon might come back for the playoffs. That's not ruled out yet. I think like if you see Houston in the divisional round or the championship round, I expect Joe Mixon to be playing.
Yeah.
He's gonna want to go. And if Joe Mixon can give you 80% of Joe Mixon plus Woody Marks, ooh, that's nasty. And the offensive line has played better. But
They'll be fighting for the ball. They'll be fighting for who wants to have the most touches.
no, not really. I don't think
Why
it'll be like that. Joe's gonna know he's missed whole year. Woody's established himself kind of way. But like it'll be more complimentary, you know? But like
Yeah.
anyways, some F1 Lando Norris lost the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, but placed high enough to win the Grand Prix. It's the overall
Championship,
Grand Prix,
basically.
the championship. Yeah, so I guess.
But Max had a
McLaren. But
Yeah.
Max won the race, which is all that matters. You know, won the most races this season.
came back from 104
40 points down, I believe.
No, 100 point deficit. And
Yeah,
came
that was
back
when you like.
to like less than
anything
2
about it, that's wild to make that comeback.
It's unheard of.
But you know, I guess can't win them all. Even though he won most of them, he placed well in one of them to not get it. But whatever.
Yeah. Actually, I haven't really kept up with enough with the Bolts. Have you? Or Bolts?
I have. Point finally came back last night. You know, they beat the Canadians. Good, finally. But Vasilevsky is out until next week, I believe. I think Vasi's out till next like Monday or Tuesday. He's on IR right now. He's supposed to be back by Thursday, hopefully. That game when we go, but
and they still haven't gotten rid of Lilyberg.
No, he's been better, but he's not good. But you know, when the defense is healthy, this dude he's played very well for them on the left side, so it doesn't really matter because when I think when Chernak comes back, you're gonna see like Moser has cemented himself as a top defenseman on the team right now. Hedman's hurt again. I think Hedman's kind of washed. It's kind of hard to watch, but like, yeah, he's not what he once was. It's Moser's defense now. And then they gave McDonough an extension, 3-year, 4x1. But like,
don't know why they did that.
That was a little too much for me, but he's gonna retire as a ball. I don't think he plays all 3 years. I think he probably plays like maybe 2 left. 2 out of the 3 years. I don't think he plays that final year.
I say he's still like if Stamkos wants to retire, at least bring back Stamkos and let him retire his jersey, please.
They will retire his jersey. I just don't think he'll come back. I think he's kind of he's been very pissy about that whole thing. Unless he gets bought out and Tampa gives him like a $3 million deal. But I think for sure by the trade deadline, I think Radish and Bjorkstrand get traded.
Yeah.
Like Radish's trade value is getting pumped up so much right now. He's expiring this year. They won't be able to pay to keep him. I think that makes too much sense to trade him by the deadline. Little NBA Cup updates. Let me pull that up. I don't have the bracket here. I'm just talking about everything here real quick before we head on out. But again, we got to talk some... Oh, damn. Update here. The Thunder are beating the Phoenix Suns in the semi-quarterfinals of the game by 50 points right now. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 28 points in 28-7 minutes. Chet Holmgren, 24 points in 25 minutes. Jalen Williams, 15 points, 23 minutes. Lou Dort, 12 points. Yeah, they're up 133 to 83.
Wow.
They shot 60% from 3. And hit 21 of them. Crazy. Okay, pal. And you're telling me that the Clippers are going to gift them their first round pick this year? Yeah, the league's screwed. All right. Anyways, you know, you have Magic and Knicks on Saturday night. That's going to be an interesting rematch. You know, they've played each other twice already, and both times have been entertaining games. We'll see how that goes. Tomorrow we'll have games versus teams that didn't make the tournament. So you'll see them play one game. And then Friday we'll have some more. And then Saturday in Vegas, we see the semifinals.
Interesting.
All right. Anything else to talk about? World Cup that got announced, but I don't feel like talking about that right now. We can talk about that later.
I got nothing.
All right. Cool. Let me just find the background here to get us out of here. background. Dude. Cool. All right, guys. With that, shout out all 35 of y'all watching and anyone in the comment section who was there. Troy, who was here earlier, Ashton, Flash, all y'all. Thanks for the comments. That's gonna do it for us for tonight's episode of the Running Gun Podcast, Season 11, Episode 17. The playoffs are upon us. Mr. Sassor, any final word before I head us out of here?
The playoffs is upon us. Winter is approaching.
Damn it,
It's actually colder though. Not gonna lie.
It is cold, man. I was doing so good, like up until the weather dropped, and then I started coughing again. I was like, oh,
my lips are really chapped right now. They're like really super chapped.
Me too.
Like,
ow.
But
all right. Yeah, that's gonna do it from us. Be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe. I'm half dead right now. I'm trained out. I can't wait till the semester is over. We'll see you next week, same time.
Same place. Grab your popcorn.
Well, not same time. We'll be back at 8:00. I had to take care of some stuff, so I wasn't able to do 8:00. But same place, right time.
Right time.
So as always, be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe. Stay safe, stay blessed. We will see you
Peace and
later.
chicken.